Can music help with recovery for those who've suffered a stroke? Well, Lisa Kittredge says yes. She says music helped her husband rebound from his stroke. She came in to talk with Connecting Point correspondent Carolee McGrath about Sounds of Recovery, the organization she started, which looks to music to help with healing.
So Mike was a guitarist and a piano player, a musician, a very good musician. Since age 11, he started to learn how to play guitar and was in all kinds of different bands, and bands mostly with friends, and he performed for different fundraisers, you know, through Yankee Candle or other, for the Jimmy Fund. After he had cancer, he did a big fundraiser. And so after his stroke, his right side is paralyzed, and so he cannot strum a guitar anymore. However, if you give him a guitar and somebody else strums it, he can play the chords. If you can figure out what song he's going to play, he plays the chords.
That's amazing.
It is. And because of that, music is on the other side of the brain from where his stroke was, and that's why he can remember all the lyrics from every song he's ever known, mostly Beatles songs.
Tell me, why did you start the organization?
So the Sounds of Recovery was started organically because of a friend of ours, John Kuhn, who had come to Mike's bedside when he was in the ICU at Brigham and Women's, and he would come and play guitar for him, and he would come, you know, every few weeks and play for him, and we all saw how even when Mike was still in a coma, just the calmness it would bring to the room and in general. And so it was really nice. And John wanted to release his third album, and he wanted to turn it into a fundraiser. And so we started talking, and he had asked me for some suggestions of how he could channel the funds to something that would promote or give music therapy to somebody that couldn't afford it.
And so how does Sounds of Recovery connect people with a music therapist or bring music therapists together in this area?
So the way that Sounds of Recovery was developed is we ended up speaking with a woman by the name of Kathleen Howland, who is a professor at Berklee College of Music in Boston. She's a speech pathologist and a music therapist. And her dream was for her profession to create a website that would show therapists or patients or caregivers what music therapy was in actual video form. So she is doing this. We've set it up. We've funded this. We've started the funding for this website for her. And so there are videos of music therapists working with an autistic child, or with a child who's had a brain injury, or with a Parkinson's patient. And I mean, there's many, many videos to look at and to try to understand what music therapy is and what it can do in the healing power of it. So that's where we went with, you know, we had to make a decision on where we wanted the funds to go,
right.
And that's where we started, was with this website. We've also raised enough money to be able to seed a program at Cooley Dickinson Hospital and provide the behavioral unit with a music therapist, which has been great.
Thank you so much for coming in and joining us and sharing with us, you know, your story, and we wish you the best of luck with your family.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.